How's it going, guys? Welcome back to Deltarune. We just fell through the crazy hole in the closet. No idea how deep down it's going to go or anything. Seem to have been falling for hours and miles and miles. We awake now at the bottom here. We seem to have possibly changed clothing a little bit. We're like wearing armor or something. Also, the colors are weird. That's another thing that seems to have changed that I didn't draw immediate attention to. Yeah, it looks like we're wearing like armor now, which is kind of cool. And we look even more like we belong in the Gorillas, but also a little bit like we belong in Kiss. We've somehow found the in-between of those two bands, two very unrelated bands. A couple things from the first video that are strikingly obvious to me now that I didn't think of until I was editing it. He's wearing, this character, Kris, he's wearing that green and yellow striped shirt, similar to like Chara would wear and Asriel. Someone made mention of Asriel. I don't know if it was Toriel. Whoever was the goat lady who was driving us around. It's not confirmed whether that is Toriel again. I think it might be, like a younger one. Is this a prequel to Undertale? I'm just going to cut that off right there, put a cap on it, and say I am not a strong authority figure on anything Undertale. I played through the game, I loved it, I had a lot of fun, but I don't know the game in and out well enough to speculate a whole ton, and I wish that I would have known that this was here before. I would have done it before, so I didn't have to replay through the first part of the game. Anyways, that's fine. At times you see it flickering, the light only you can see. By second nature, you reach out and save. Right on. I still gave everything the same names and everything, just in case that becomes important in like the later game. But yeah, I plan to take this game very much at face value, enjoy the humor in it, the silliness. I want to take it at a casual pace, exploring every corner of interest, interacting with everything that I possibly can. It's going to be pretty chill, pretty relaxed, and I'm not going to throw around crazy wild speculations about why things are happening, how it ties into the larger game, but I do appreciate that there are suddenly going to be like infinite, these are really weird little doodads, infinite amounts of ways that these can be speculated and tied together with Undertale and stuff, and I'm really looking forward to watching other people's videos on that. I do just want to be honest that that won't be me. So if you're here for that, then I'd recommend watching someone else's. If you're here to just hang out, have a laugh, and enjoy the game as is, then yeah, this might be for you. It's too dark to see anything, except for the ooze that's oozing out of it. But maybe that's just more darkness. Maybe you can't directly see oozing darkness. I can't interact with that eyeball, but I can do a cool sidewalk thing here. So now we're getting a little bit Michael Jackson mixed in with our Gorillaz Kiss rock star persona that we seem to have lovingly crafted. I don't know what the hell happened to Susie. It's too dark to see anything. Is just going to say that for every little one of these? These look like they might actually be, like, alive. Based on the fact that Zed-like projectiles of sleep are shooting out of its mouth? Face? They're not Zeds either. No one actually sleeps like that, so that shouldn't be a real indication of life. But those wiggly doodad things just look like wiggly doodad plants. This one has two eyes and nose. This one's going to have something for sure. But it's too dark to see. I bet you that one had something. If I had to guess, if any of the random holes that I'm blindly sticking my face within was going to have anything, it was going to be that one. Or the one with sparkling shit coming out of it. I'm going to make both those wiggle. I want to get them both dancing. There's something glowing inside. Take it? Always yes. You got the glow shard. That seems like it could be useful. What? Power? This is very much more RPG than I was expecting. What the hell? Shimmering shard, its use is unknown. Use it! It won't let me. And I have a cell phone. It can be used to make calls. You tried to call on the cell phone. It just made a bunch of crazy kind of fantasy style dial-up tone sounds. It doesn't seem to be working. It did make some cool ass sounding stuff though. That was much more entertaining, but also kind of creepy. Much more so than the original real dial-up sound thing. Here, let me look at this again really quickly, because I do want to see. It doesn't say I have any particular armors attached or anything like that, even though it clearly looks like I am. Am I gonna not fight things? Oh shit! What? So it's not the classic Undertale style fighting. It is. It kind of is. Of you know, protecting your heart. but not contained within like an independent little box. That is crazy interesting. You bathe your body in light, a power shines within you, breaking through the darkness. The pain you had melted away, HP fully restored and safe. Excellent. Maybe they're going to start becoming more frequent. But the idea of like dodging your heart around attacks and stuff like almost wouldn't make sense if you hadn't played Undertale first. Like, you would get used to it and adapt to it quickly, I'm sure. But the fact that Undertale came first makes it so much more easier to read and understand as a mechanic, like why it plays out that way. It's almost like we're watching Undertale play out on like a radar, like the sonar of a submarine, and this is a representation of what's actually going on in the real world or something. That's really cool. I like that a lot. In this land, only eyes blinded by darkness can see the way. I don't know, I got a lot of hair in the way of my eyes. I feel pretty blinded. Maybe I can stick my eyes in enough dark holes that I'll eventually be totally blinded as well. Oh, this must be a puzzle where I have to, activate all of these, and it's the white ones are gonna get triggered or something. We'll try this first. Yeah, like that's exactly how I thought it was gonna play out. I did it. All right. That was not so hard of a puzzle to understand. Normally, I hate that style of puzzle. It's very hard to understand when you have to learn the patterns yourself. There was a diagram teaching me the patterns, so it was a little easier to understand. It's too dark. Did they both say that? For some reason, I thought it used to say something slightly different. It's the same text as before. I'm just looking for there to be something new and of interest. I am sorry, Soapy Bubble Blob. But I just had to confirm that it would happen both times. I saw that little glitch on the right of the screen. You can't fool me. And I can't climb back out the slime. I saw it again. Well, I'm going to kill all these, because it seems like he keeps hanging out near these. So if I kill them all... Hey! Back off! Come any closer and... Oh, is this Susie? We both turned into, like, punk rock... 80's glam superstars? Kris? Phew. Hey, don't scare me like that, dumbass. Unless you want to get clocked in the face. Anyway, enough screwing around. We gotta find a way out of here. I don't know if I want to. I feel like a superstar down here. I feel like I've really come into my own. Where is here, anyways? We're in the closet, silly. It doesn't matter. You got us into this, you get us out. Oh, cool. You can tag along, sure, lead the way. Yeah, I feel like there's a nice little mix around going on here, considering that you were all like, oh, I gotta drag you to the closet, and now all of a sudden I get to lead the way. Seems like you found your place. Oh my god, never mind, you walk way too slow. Shit. Just when I was starting to get some confidence, feel good about myself, feel like I was taking charge. That did not last long. That I don't think I've ever had my pride shit on so quickly after having a nice swell. Hey, Kris, there's something up there waving at us. Any idea what they want? To say hello? Their little Hershey's kiss head? Nope, it appears to be spades. Run, Kris! Oh, shit. Am I just... Okay, this is much easier to dodge than what it looked like it was going to be. That was the first time I had to do anything other than just hold right. But based on the opening thing there where he was throwing them around like crazy, this looked like it was going to be impossible. This is much more doable. If anything, like that was a particularly easy one. I'm imagining this could be a lot harder because rather than, navigating your tiny little box where there's very narrow restraints and restrictions to what can go on, I feel like there's the potential for some of these battles to actually be harder than the Undertale battles, just by nature of being on a bigger screen and more possible ways to duck and weave around. Kris, down here! Yeah, we might as well just keep taking the big mudslides. They've been fun and useful so far. Oh shit, this is way harder. Way harder than the section I had just done at the very least. No, the wobbly, wiggly orbs, the doodads that I liked, are suddenly betraying me. Damn it. I was hoping I could do it with no hits. That was pretty good overall. I think one was totally not bad. But I was hoping I could do it with 0. What if we just creep to the side there? Nothing to be done. Nothing to investigate. Such a cool color palette. This looks pretty cool, Susie. What'd you find? What do you see up ahead? Oh, you're not dead. Sweet. Got any idea what the heck this place is? Me neither. Wonder if there's anyone in this building up there. In that building up there. This or that. Ooh, like an item shop. But also everything is made out of arrows. It's very confusing to navigate this town. Everywhere just seems to be pointing in the same direction. Looks like a shop, but the door is locked. And no one's inside. I also look like I'm very tall compared to the door itself. It's locked. It's a question mark building. It's an unknown question building, of course. It's locked. An inn, that one's also much more definable. And again, pretty easy to tell what's going on. It's a hat full of fire shop. Easy to tell what they all are. In front of you, a castle looms beneath the empty town. A black geyser emerges from it, piercing endlessly into the sky. The power of this place shines within you. I can feel it. I feel it in my bones. You gonna lead the way? Me? You, me? A castle? What the hell's there a castle inside a supply closet? Still thinking you're in the closet, huh? I was joking about that earlier. I didn't expect you to take me so literally. Welcome, heroes. Ooh, I like that. Who's there? Do not be alarmed. I'm not your enemy. Please, come forward, both of you. I also just realized I was like, don't be alarmed! That's a good way to get people to not be alarmed. Just jump out at them with crazy, wild statements from out in the shadows where no one can see. That'll put people at minds at ease immediately. Oh, there's the Deltarune right in the center here. Welcome. I'm the prince of this kingdom. The kingdom of darkness. You know, it's not so bad, though. we have casual Fridays. Kris, Susie, there's a legend in this land. A legend that one day 2 heroes of light will arrive and fulfill the ancient prophecy foretold by time and space. Cool dudes. Good. They have a poker game that they host on Fridays. Everything happens on Fridays. It's a really Kingdom of Darkness is a really wonderful place to be on a Friday. I'm sorry you caught us on like a regular weekday. Please, heroes, listen to my tale. Yeah, I'll listen, buddy. I'm open to it. I'm a little curious. I have to admit, I put on a brave face, but I would like to know. Very well, then. It all began 2 Fridays ago. Once upon a time, a legend was whispered among shadows. It was a legend of hope. It was a legend of dreams. God, that messed with my brain. A legend of light. A legend of dark. This is the legend of Deltarune. They did that on purpose. Toby did that on purpose. It was the tiniest bit Zelda-like music. For millennia, light and dark have lived in balance, bringing peace to the world. But if this harmony were to shatter, that guy looks like the guy who's throwing spades at us. A terrible calamity would occur. Was it like Human and Monster? Was that the sky will run black with terror, and the land will crack with fear. Then, her heart pounding, the earth will draw her final breath. Only then, shining with hope, 3 heroes appear at world's edge. A human, a monster, and a prince from the dark. Oh, you just inserted yourself into the legend there, huh? Only they can seal the fountains and banish the angels' heaven. We're banishing the heaven? We don't like the heaven? Only then will balance be restored. So is that the heaven up top there? And the world saved from destruction. And the triangles are the fountains or the heroes. Today, the fountain of darkness. The geyser that gives this land form stands tall at the center of the kingdom. But recently, another fountain has appeared on the horizon. The even darker fountain, the double dark fountain. And with it, the balance of light and dark begins to shift. Well, I'm game. I'm down to see what's up. I'm sure we could help. I wouldn't mind if you took off your robes. We could see if, we all dressed appropriately. I feel like we really committed to this rock star look, and you went, like, for full-on, I don't know, a satanic ghost, death metal, some sort of doom like band or whatever. Like, you got to get on our level, man. It's 2 against 1. You got to change. It would be too much to make 2 of us put on robes. You just gotta strip down and glam up a little. Thank you for listening to my long ass tale. I tend to ramble a lot. It's very confusing. I can hardly keep everything straight. There's a lot of light. There's some dark. Maybe a few grays. Mostly light and dark. It's all very intricate. I deeply believe you 2 are the heroes of the legend. That despite whatever enemies you may face, you 2 have the courage to save the world. Delta Warriors. Please, won't you accept your destiny? Nah. What? Fucking what did you just say? Me? Some kind of hero or something? You've got the wrong person. 5 minutes ago, I was just eating chalk. But Susie, without you, the world will... So what? If the world gets destroyed, it's none of my damn business. Might even be kind of fun, honestly. Anyway, Kris, if you want to play pretend with this weirdo, stick around. I'm gonna find a way out of here. Susie, wait. He's sweating through his robes. He's so nervous. Oh, this is the Spade guy. Spade Face, he's called. Oh wait, this guy's got a dope-ass theme song. If no matter how evil he is or how dark or what have you, at the very least, he's got a badass theme song. Oh, and there was a thing about you can only see the whatever with the, the eyes of the blind or whatever. I don't know if that was specific to that one puzzle and just like a throwaway thing that is now gone and forgotten. But maybe it's referring to the fact that it looks like this character doesn't really have eyes, so maybe he's got that going for him, a little bit of an advantage over us. The heroes are already running away, and they didn't even know I was here. My dad's gonna make me son of the month. Who the hell are you? That was a cool little spin move you just pulled off there. It's wait, is he just riding a regular pedal bike that he put flames on the back of? Because that's really funny too. The bad guy. You clowns want to seal our dark fountain, huh? And still picturing you guys as clowns. Save the world from eternal darkness, huh? Don't try to deny it. You both know you'll go east. It's your only way home. But I, Lancer, won't let you go there. And I've got a flawless 2-step plan to ensure it. Step 1, I thrash you. Step 2, you lose. Nice plan, kid. Really? I came up with it on the fly. It was very off the dome. I'm glad it came together how I envisioned. Yeah, actually, mind if we use it on you instead? Ooh, Susie. Devastating burn. Oh, do I get to control both of them? I also wasn't expecting this to go into full RPG mode here. That was kind of unexpected. I thought it would be all about dodging your hearts around. I guess that's strictly like overworld shit. Can you still, like, be nice to people? You totally can. Of course you can. He's flashing, though. I'm gonna warn him that he's flashing. You tell Lancer to watch out for Susie's attack. I like the very aggressive, very determined, convicted point that he gave at him there. You watch out, he says as he points very wholeheartedly. He readies himself. Wait, by warning him, I'm kind of saving him here. He said something about clowns. Oh god. Oh, okay, so I do still defend myself with oh, this is cool. I like this so much. This is like the logical next step for where the battle system of Undertale needed to go. This is incredible. Don't know how I got an axe, but like, that's cool. Lancer. Compliment him on his wonderful plan. I'll check him. We'll see what's up. Attack 7, defense 1. Not to call a spade, but he's a spade. God damn, how did I not see that coming? Not old enough to ride a motorcycle, so he set his bike on fire. That I did recognize. That I was able to see. I love to get thrashed. Just kidding, that's you. He got me. He got me with that one. It was a hell of a burn. My heart flashed a little bit there. Do I have a protection with my armor or something? Because I thought he actually did swipe me a little bit. Lancer's motorcycle is actually just a bike that's on fire. I already knew that. I learned that all on my own. Alright, compliment him. You tell Lancer you can't tell the difference between his clothes and his body. That is true. I was honestly curious if the spade on his face was his face, or if it was some sort of mask he has pulled down, like Daredevil style, where it covers his face in such a way you can't even see his eyes. I was very confused by it myself. His attack power went down. Well done. Oh, he's so dodgy. You make my feelings do wheelies. And then I don't know what he said about something else about wheelies. Oh, did I? Okay. He lowered my TP 10%, I think. I don't know what he did. I don't know what he possibly just did to me there. What if I compliment him a second time? You try to compliment again, he sees it as insincere. His attack power goes back up. Oh, a bunch of bogusness. Do you not realize I can mask my self-esteem levels? It's not even his full power. Ah, damn it all. Oh shit, that hit Susie, not me? I got hit twice there. I don't understand. Wait a second. My bike's running out of fuel. Alright, you punkaroos, you had the luck of the draw this time, but next time, the losers will be you. Oh wait, I might need like a tiny bit of coaching with how these battles work. I don't know what the hell the TP 14% is. I guess that was going up the more I got hit. So I don't know what that is that's charging. I don't know why I get away with one freebie each time or whatever. Bye, losers. I gotta get home before dinner. I'm gonna upload this before I record more, so if anyone has some insight into that, it would be very helpful to me, because I don't fully understand how that all was playing out there. It was very cool, though. I'm very excited with the new format of the battles. I liked it in Undertale, but I think it would have felt too much like stomping the same ground, walking the same trail if they kept it. So I do like that Toby switched it up here. You two okay? Allow me to introduce myself more properly. I'm Lord of Darkness or whatever. It's fine, man. We can just call you that if that's like the nickname. If that's what your friends call you, we'll stick with that. Jeez, can you take off that hood? Is he Asriel? That's my one and only guess based on like one of the only bits and pieces of Undertale lore that comes to mind at the moment. I can barely hear you under there. All right. Well, not even close to Asriel. No, but it is an anagram for that. Asriel. Yeah, it's totally an anagram. And is it just you are Asriel, but like an inverted color scheme? I don't think that adds up either. I don't think that makes sense. But you kind of, I don't know. It's very mixed. But Ralsei is definitely Asriel. Hello, everyone. I'm Ralsei. I mean, the name is the same. This character is not necessarily Kris, Susie. It's ever so wonderful to meet you. I'm certain we're going to become great friends, and best way to leave is east, right? Yes, that's where we'll... Got it. I'm peacing the fuck out of here. See you at school, Kris. I think that was south. I suppose it's just the two of us then. But we need the three of us. It was the whole thing, you know, the force of three of us was what was truly important. You know what they call it when three things come together: power, wisdom, courage. The triple power, I think they call it. Kris, I'm a prince, but currently don't have any subjects. Well, Asriel was a prince as well, right? Because Toriel and Asgore were king and queen. Maybe not at the time when they first had Asriel. Shit, here, this is where I'm not going to speculate because I don't have the full lore knowledge here. But I'll just be cautiously and open-mindedly curious about things rather than speaking out of turn here. I currently don't have any subjects. I've been waiting alone here my whole life for you two to arrive, so really happy to meet you. I hope we can be good friends, Kris. Yeah, I could see that in our future. Let's try to find Susie. She must be to the southeast. You can lead the way, Kris. Maybe she'll actually let me lead the way. I know which way you said, but this looked much more interesting. I really think we should catch up with Susie. We can come back here after our adventure is over, and then I can bake you a yummy cake. Okay. I'm okay with that. I'll try and keep that in mind, that there is, like, probably going to be post-endgame content. And I think someone said that this I thought maybe it was a demo or incomplete or whatever based on some tweet that I read. I read like 2 things on this game before I was like, well, obviously I'm going to play it. So I don't know a ton about it, but one thing someone said is it made it sound like it was a demo. Someone in the comments of the first video was saying that they're pretty sure this is just chapter 1. God, this area looks so damn cool. That this is just chapter 1. And that, you know, the game is supposed to end up being 3 chapters long for each of the different pyramids, what have you, however it works out. And so I think at the end of this chapter there will be quote-unquote end game content. Even though it's not the end of the game, it'll be the end of the chapter. That was the most long-winded way of explaining that, but I think I'll be able to come back to some of this stuff. I will quickly save. Ralsei, the lonely prince, is now your ally. The power of fluffy boys shines within you. That's nice. That's all I've ever wanted. We would have done much better against Lancer if we had the power of fluffy boys at the time. It's a shame we were lacking that. We should have worked together a little better. Well, next time, guys, I don't know. I don't know where this is heading. Every expectation I possibly had has already been flipped on its head, so it's hard for me to know where the hell things could go from here. I want to try and tie, you know, end of episodes to save points or whatever for the time being, so that's where I'm picking. So I'm picking here for now. So thanks for watching, guys. I will see you again soon. Very soon. I'm going to play through this very speedily. I'm going to commit a lot of time to it rather than doing scheduled, spaced out uploads. I'm just going to like rapid fire do as much of this as possible, as quick as I can. So good news for anyone who's curious.